In the previous videos and in the previous examples, we have been testing the if statements to see if they are true, and then we've been executing one statement that is tied to the if statement if they are true, and then if it isn't true, we move ahead in the program. But this time around, I want to show you how you can execute an alternative statement if the if statement is evaluated to be false. That is, if the if statement is not true. So I'll just have to create a new file and copy some code here because we're gonna need this again. And okay, here we go. So I'm gonna paste this. I'm gonna call this flow control example 4, and let's just save this as flow control example 4, the Java. So here we go, and I have to put my curly bracket for the main method and for the class. So what we're gonna do right now is to create an if statement that will have an alternative else statement, which we usually call the if else statement, or you can call it the if then else statement. So for instance, here we can say if age is greater than or equal to 18, just like we did in example 1. Then we can execute a statement like saying system.out.print line, and we can say name, whatever name the user type in, and then we can say concatenate it to you are an adult. Okay, however, if age, unlike what we did in example 1 over here, this is example 1, flow control example 1, if age wasn't greater than or equal to 18, nothing else is being said, and then we went ahead and print out done. So what we're gonna do right now is that so if age is greater than not greater than or equal to 18, that means that this statement is evaluated to be equal to false. Then we can go ahead and put an alternative else statement to do something else. For instance, to simply spit out system.out.print line. So we can spit out name and concatenate it with you are a child. Okay, so in a nutshell, what's just gonna happen here is that if this is true, spit this out, else spit this out, and any one of the two must come out. It must be one or the other. Okay, if this is true, this comes out. If this isn't true, this other one comes out. Simple as that. Okay, so let's check it out. By the way, to make things clearer, I'm just gonna copy the done statement that I have here that we usually put after everything, and then put it back. So you can see that this has nothing to do with the if else statement. This is going to come out when this is not true. This is gonna come out when this is evaluated to be true. All right, so enough of repeating that. Let's go ahead and compile this and see if this is gonna run. So I'll go over to the command prompt, clear the screen, type Java or Javac flow control example 4, the Java, and no news is good news. Compile. So we are gonna run flow control example 4. So for instance, if I enter my name Jefferson, enter your age, and let's say I enter 12, and it says Jefferson, you are a child. Done. So that is because the age I entered, which is 12, is not greater than or equal to 18, which makes this statement to be false, and it just skips this statement and then executes this. So let's go back and run this with another input. So I run this with separate type of input. I can use some other name like Jones, then enter the age. Let's say I enter 67. So it says John Jones, you're an adult, because the age of John Jones is greater than 18, which makes it true. Remember that if it's greater than 18, it's true. If it's equal to 18, it's true. Okay, should we test that? We need to. So let's say I enter Eric, and then I enter 18, which is Eric's actual age for now. So Eric, you're an adult, and done. So that's it in the if else statement. It's as simple as that. And one more thing. Assuming you wish to execute multiple statements in an if statement, you can add curly brackets. For instance, if you wish to say you're an adult, and then the next thing you like to say is standard out dot print line. Let's say welcome to the club. Okay, so if let's say we run this program again, let me clear the screen. So if let's say we run this program again, and then enter the name Eric and enter the age 18. So it says I have to recompile because it's saying you're an adult, and I was expecting to see welcome to the club. So we have to recompile for the changes that we made to take effect. Then this is good news. Run the program again. Oh, sorry. This is I was running flow control example 3. Let's recompile flow control example 4 and be sure that we are running flow control example 4. So we enter the name and the age. You can see welcome to the club appears. So what I'm trying to say here is that whenever you wish to execute multiple statements that belongs to an if statement, then you have to group those multiple statements in a curly bracket. Same thing goes for an else statement. If you wish to execute more than one statement for this else statement, then you will have to do those statements within these curly brackets. However, for single statements, you don't need the curly brackets. Okay, but whenever you need multiple statements, then you must put the curly brackets, else this is not going to compile. So that's it for the if else statement. Hope you found this informative, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.